Hi. So I have a question for those who are practicing to get lucid dreaming or getting out of body. What kind of techniques do you use? Which ones are your favorite and which ones help you to succeed to get out or have lucid dreams? And I'm asking this because one of the viewers, Jacob Archer, he wrote me a comment asking what is my preferred way to get out of body and how to do those steps. So I wanted to make a video about it and also know your opinion on what's your preferred way, how you do it, and if it's succeeding and how it's working. So that other people who come in and don't find my videos helpful could read your comments, and if you use different techniques and they're working, they can try it out as well. So it's gonna be great. Anyway, so coming back to me, a lot of you probably know that for me, it doesn't take a lot of efforts to get out and stuff. Like, it's just pretty much a natural thing. But from time to time, when life gets hard or something, I do have to use a technique to get out, and it usually works. So yeah, let's get right into it. So one of my favorite techniques is actually a mock-up technique. Now, a mock-up is basically just a copy or real-life imitation of a device, technology, or whatever it can be. So the way I do it is, let's say I'm laying in bed and I'm about to fall asleep, or I'm just laying in bed trying to fall asleep. And the things that I do is simply imagine a mock-up or a copy of me, like an astral body. And that body can be anywhere in your room. The most important thing is that you would imagine it. And here, like for me, I'm a pretty visual person, so for those who don't have the visualization, it's going to be harder, I guess. But who knows? It might work. So the way I do it, and I'm using the word so a lot. Sorry about that. Anyway, I would imagine a body above me, like my copy just right above me, facing me. And I'm doing it with eyes closed. I'm just relaxing, and I'm having these visuals in my room, so where the things are. So a copy of me above me, floating, but what would it look like here? And then a copy of me sitting, like, okay, let's in this position, like if I'm like playing video games or like doing something, what would my body look like if I'm sitting here in this chair? What would my body look like if I'm holding a guitar and playing? Like my body in different places. So it can work with just creating a few bodies, and that's enough. For me, I like to do the various things, and this process is interesting because you can create a lot of copies, not only in your room, but in your whole house, and even place yourself on the street, like whenever you want, or wherever you want. And the thing about that is, like, once you have a copy of yourself, like the exact copy, or it can be different, like what would you look like in a female or male body? What would you look like if you had a different skin color, wearing different clothes, or be completely naked, like whatever you prefer. So you create a copy of yourself, a mock-up, like just you in a natural place, and here it is, you in your room, and you're just laying in bed. And now the interesting part is that you try to move your consciousness in that body that you've created. So you have your eyes closed. You created the visuals of what would it look like if you had a body above you, sitting in the chair or in the kitchen or in the bathroom, like whatever you can imagine and whatever you like, how as much as creative as you can go, like do whatever. So you move your consciousness into that body, and now, or you at least imagine moving your consciousness, and just try to see from a different body perspective. What do you look like, or how would you look like if you were looking from that other body right above you, looking at you, trying to fall asleep and doing this technique? And you see yourself with eyes closed, like in bed or like whatever and you see yourself from there. And now move your chair to move yourself to this place in your chair, and see two of you. One of you, like your physical body, is laying in bed trying to fall asleep. Another you is in the astral body, like above you, floating and just looking at you. And now you keep moving your perspective or consciousness into the different positions, and like it basically moves you out. Now it gets even interesting for those who want to keep on going. They can try to move the body, like you're floating. So now like do a star, do an angel, and like just try moving around, seeing how it works, and just have a different perspective. And so you move the body. You can even float to another room, or do whatever, or you can like lift up to a ceiling and move your consciousness again into another body and see what it would look like from different bodies' perspective. So you keep on moving your consciousness, but the thing about that works best, and that works for me, is that once I move my consciousness from this point to another point, or to me like in a bath or something, I just keep on moving my consciousness. The thing is, like, once I move, I might like, whoop, fell out of the body, I'm out, and I am free to go wherever I want. So it's my favorite technique because like I can play around with different consciousness and perspectives and how it would look like even if I place myself, like right now I'm in Lithuania, that's where I live. But I can place myself in an LAX airport, and that's just me, and I'll move my consciousness there and see people walking, and actually it's like lots of things going on, and what would it look like from there? And the thing that happens is that once you move your consciousness, your soul, your beingness will fall off or fell out like eventually. And like that's how it works for me. So I move my consciousness and whoop, I'm out and I fall out of the body and I'm free to go. So that's one of the things that works. Another thing that I really like is actually having this process. It's a thing that I can explain in lots of ways, but in the OBE process, like how to get out, basically similar process, really similar, but you're laying in bed and you imagine a copy of yourself above you, just a body, and you move that body, the spirit, the astral body, inside you, in the physical body, and you imagine the process like you are laying above you, like one's body is here, one body is above you, and you're laying it on you. And you create another version. What would another version look like? Silver or golden or whatever, and you fill it up with as much as possible, and you get it inside. So you keep on like filling bodies inside you, like 1 and 2 and 3, and then 50, like as much as you need. But the thing that happens is that it really fills you out, and one body will push you out, like, whoa, fell out again. So that's one of the favorite ways. And what else do I use? Oh, interesting thing. Once you wake up and you are like still like you wake up, but you're with your eyes closed and you're like still relaxed and you can like still pretty sleepy, but not waking up and eyes open and like you don't go do things. If you have a few minutes, one, try to have a clear mind, like quiet mind, no thoughts, just quiet your mind. So the thing that happens is usually you recall everything that happened in your dreams and whatever, but you can at the same time pretend that you're dead. So you wake up and you're still in that sleeping position and you don't open your eyes. Like it takes time for people to practice this thing, like you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm awake. So no, close your eyes or stay closed and try to imagine what would it look like if you were pretending to be dead. Like, well, I died, and you wake up and you pretended you died, but the thing that happens is your body like, I'm out of here, bye. I mean, like your consciousness and your spirit, like it leaves your body again and is able to go back into the OBE or whatever you've been experiencing. So these are just a few of the ways that I like. There's lots of other techniques, but these are my favorites. And please share yours. I want to know what kind of techniques you use to get out of the body or get lucid dreams, if it's working for you and what works best. So yeah, please share in the comments and we'll see. Hopefully these things will help other people to get out or experience more. So have a nice day, and please share in the comments what are you using.